Hi, welcome to For Sale Colorado. My name is Calixto Bello, and I'm a realtor in the state. Today is January 26, 2024, and it is 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm sitting here at the house just looking to see what's available in the San Luis Valley, and I came across this property in Crestone. This was listed for 1.1, and it is 3,200 square feet. It's a very unique home. This particular home is 4.32 acres, listed by, let's see, Trelora Realty. And this property is very unique because the house is unique in it of itself, and it is actually sitting on the creek among the cottonwood. Let me show you some pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, all the cottonwood right there that's turned to like this bright yellow, that's the creek. This is located in the Crestone Baca, and it's a highly regarded area by many different people, including religious people from different religions like Buddhism. Like, we literally have the Dalai Lama comes to Crestone to visit. This place is known to be energetic and highly spiritual amongst the Buddhist, and there's like maybe 4 or 5 temples in Crestone, Colorado. You also have, I would say, four 14ers that you can tackle from the foothills while being in Crestone. You have different trailheads that take you from about 8,000 feet to 14,000 feet, and you can choose to do whichever one of the four out of that one particular area. Don't recall the name for all of them right now, other than the Crestone Needle. But as you drive into Crestone, you're driving on T Road, and you're headed east, and you're headed towards the Sangre del Cristo Mountains, and Crestone sits at the foothills of the Sangre del Cristo Mountains. If you go south of Crestone, you go all the way, the furthest south point is called Liberty Gate, and that's a trailhead. And you can't go any further than that unless you're walking or via horse. If you keep going down that way, it's actually in the direction of the sand dunes, and you get to an old town called Duncan, and there's a cabin there you can rent. And it's only available during the summer months. But to access the cabin, you have to walk or horse. If you go past Duncan, you get to another town. I forget the name right now. It's along a creek, and that's also an old mining town, just like Duncan used to be. And the only way you can travel through these towns right now is via foot or horse. And if you keep going down south further, you end up at the sand dunes, at the north side of the sand dunes. If you go from Crestone in the direction of north along the foothills, you just eventually end up getting to an old place that used to be called the New Town. Is no longer a town. And there's also the world famous bat cave that these particular Brazilian bats come one time a year, and you can witness this like spectacular bat show in these caves, and they're right by Crestone as well. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of hiking. There's a lot of history. There's a nice museum in town. It's a very sovereign, resilient, self-reliant community, and I think this is a very interesting property. If you want to lay back and enjoy the great energy this place has to offer, this is a good way to do it. If you want to see anything else like this, just let me know, and I'll be happy to show you. Thank you, and have a good night.